Well, hello. Welcome to Speed Force Racing. You're joining us on a Tuesday night, which means one thing: it is Division 1. I'm Energy Dan, I'll be your commentator for this evening, and we are racing round Albert Park in Australia, dodging kangaroos, blistering heat, and a possible bit of rain, which we had last night in Div 2. So, what will it be tonight? So it's warming up in Division 1, but quite a few reserves in tonight. I think everyone's out doing football training and all that jazz, or on holiday, and well, it's that time of year, isn't it? Everyone's on holiday or starting training, so we are down on numbers tonight, but we have got a few reserves in, so this could get a little bit tasty at the front and maybe a little bit tasty in the mid pack as well. So yeah, stay tuned and we'll bring you some action. So it looks like it's going to be a dry qualifying. Let's get some data on the screen once they come out. So welcome Pukanettle, who's watching on the stream. How you doing, mate? So last night it was a bit of a weird one. We had half the race was wet and the last half was dry, and quite a few drivers pulled the trigger a lap too early, including the other half of SFR, Sonic Hawk, who did one full lap on the hards and span going out of the last turn and dropped all the way down. Right, let's see who's out first. I think it'll be Marco. He normally likes to get out quick. There you go. 5 straight mode sections, only 2 of them are any good. Oh, yep, sorry Bruce, let me invite Bruce, sorry guys. Not that way, I'm not. Nico Rosenberg needs one right. Sorry about this, guys. I've got late joiners. Nico Rosenberg. Lemon, where are you? I don't have him. I don't have him on it. Right, I have to sort in a sec, Nico. Request to join then. Let's do that. Request to join, mate. Right, let's get off this. Let's get some commentating done. Who's the first out? It looks like it is some sort of Aston Martin. There you are. Right, so we're on board with Klaus, who's the first out on track. Peter cuts turn 1. Nope, misses it. Carries a lot of speed through. And go down to the newest section of the track. Oh no, he didn't have it. That was lucky. So Klaus managing to not invalidate there. Lucky boy. Looks like it is possibly Razfiel or Burge picking up a bit of a tour. Oh, not quite. Let me too far back. Looks like Klaus is just getting used to the track again, even though he raced here last night, because he's missing apexes left, right and centre. So Klaus coming across the line. With a 119.091 and gets beat straight away by a Raz. 1:18.753. Sorry guys, I know it's annoying getting flicking through, but we'll go with there. We'll go with Brasfield, another Div1 driver about to cross the line. Thomas Gangus, 1:19. And Elias goes quickest with a 1:18.0. Brasfield comes across the line. Can he challenge? No, because he's on an outlap. Anyway. Apex George. Oh, 1:17.8 for Kurt. Apex George goes up to 8th with a 1:19.1. SFR Matty 6th with a 1:18.8. Fair play. So Uluwarachi, how do you pronounce his name? Uluwarichi, is it? Alua is like a Hawaiian one. And he comes across the line. Well, 1:17.995. That's good enough for second place. Just missing out on pole position there in this early stage of the qualifying. Adams comes across the line. Should be a good time, yeah. 1:18.93. Not bad. Not bad at all. Valencia is just coming into sector 3 now. Valencia comes across the line. 1:17.466 goes quickest by nearly half a second. Unbelievable there, just a 10th off half a second quicker. Blistering time there. Wide Raiders actually retired. Don't know if that was in the pits or an incident. But we've got K1 Oliver, freshly promoted to Div 1. Let's stay on board Oliver, see what he can do. He's in and out of that, Nico any closer? Well, Nico's actually in front of Oliver. So Nico's actually showing he's on an outlap and he's using his battery, so I'm not sure what that's all about. Oh, he's coming back in. Don't like his wing settings. So on board with Oliver in the Red Bull. Let's see what he can do. Yeah, I reckon Oliver's got enough pace for around P5, P6 at least. He's been showing some really good speed since coming back to the game. A long time away from SFR. I think it's 3 or 4 seasons away from us. And he's come back on an absolute charge. Car squirming under entry then. Might be a bit of lag. But I think he needs to save a bit of battery because he's well out of it now. And this is probably the fastest section. So if you're out of battery here, he's topped out at 1:83. So 3 more corners to go for Oliver to see what he can do on his first outing back in Div 1 after all these years. What can he do? Be low 19s, high 18s, I think. Yeah, it's not a great lap there from Oliver. 19.9. Nico Rosenberg and Vader, I think they're going last row to front row challenge. Let's see. Garage. Sector 1 for Raz. Sector 1 for him. Right, okay, so there's a few just out on hot laps now. I think we've got Kurt, Raz. Yellow flag in the start of Sector 2, at the end of Sector 2. Some shenanigans going on here. What the hell was that? Who was that? That is Lagrotta, who impeded Kurt. He was fuming over that. Yeah, that's not on that. You need to pay attention, guys. Come on. I'm feeling Kurt is going to abandon this because he lost a couple of attempts there. And he's going for it. Just with it. Let's see if he can improve. He does. It's 117.612, closer to P1, only 2 tenths away. So without that incident, I reckon Kurt would have been either just behind or very much just in front. Let's go to Raz. From Sector 2, 6 tenths up, which will bring him around. He's already got Raz's pace. So we go Klauser. About to cross the line, out of battery, and goes up to 9th with a 118.6. Elias comes across the line with 117.757. It's good enough for 3rd place, just behind his teammate of Kurt. We've got he's just starting. Oh no, he's just finishing the 7. 3 tenths up, goes 4. I do suspect he'll have a penalty coming his way. Valoisier with a 117.3 improves again on his time. Ross feels invalidated. Belly is up on his time. Currently 1 second off the pole time of Loisier. I'm not sure if he's on one because he's got a lot of battery, which is not normally the case around here. He must have been in that. That stroke goes up on his time. Cutting off curve to keep the speed. Yeah, lovely cut there. Oh, just invalidates. That must have been a hairline over. Marco's just starting his lap. Needs to get a good time on the board. That section is very nice indeed. He's still got a little bit of battery in the fastest section, that's what I was saying before. It pays to have a little bit. Even still, he's topped out at 184. This looks like a good time actually. Could be up towards BK Berger's time, I reckon. It won't look tidy, but is it fast? Is it fast? Oh, Burge disqualifies. So that'll be at least one position that Marco gets. and comes across a 1:18.515, good enough for 9th place. Let's see where these guys are. So we've got Raz just into middle part of sector 2. Sorry, Raz, Az and Raz. Yeah, let's go on board with Ass. Ass! He's actually on an out lap. Anyone else on an actual lap? No. Rather than pits or yellow flags for, looks like Marco. 3 minutes 40 left of this session. So WRS just settling down the home finish straight now. With all that battery, manages to get to 206. Lovely cut up turn 1, carries the speed. Must be running low wings because he's rapid. We'll see what he's like when he runs out of battery. Lovely corners there. It's going to be a good improvement, I think. It's a nice tour. Is it his teammate, I think? Oh! Loses all the gains, but doesn't invalidate. He's now going way off track. And then into the gravel. That'll be an aborted lap. Rasfield just navigating sector 3 now with 1 minute 56 to go. I dare say, if he's got enough fuel, he could potentially get round. 149, yeah. Get round to rebuild his battery and go again, if he's got enough fuel. Fuel light's not flashing, so maybe he has. And it's a 117.850. That's 4th place, just behind his teammate. Lagrotto up on his time by 2/10. Invalidates. Adams up by half a second. That's more like it. So just a few more corners left to go for Adams to see what he can do. So close to going over then. I suspect we'll have a few people improving massively. Will Adams improve? He does. Oh no, he doesn't. He goes slower. He must have lost it in that 3rd sector. Elias is up on his time. This could be a rapid one. He's nearly 4/10 up. That is the session over, but if you want a lap, you can finish it. Bit of coasting there. He approaches the 4th to last corner, I think it is. 2 more to go. Got a little bit of battery for a bit of a boost towards that home finish straight finishing line. Everything's activated. And he stays 3rd place. Velocity, oh my god, Velocity up by half a second. That can't be right in sector 2. Uh-oh, this looks bad. Not ideal there. That massive cut and managed to keep it. I reckon these are both on laps. Velocity will get a bit of a tow. I think it slowed him down though. And doesn't improve. Lost 2/10 in the last section because of traffic. Yeah, I think that's it guys, everyone's done. Yeah. So Velocio takes it by 2/10, but I reckon without that traffic he would have been up there. Who is that in front? Is that Williams? Yeah, the Williams of Raz. So I think, was it Raz that got held up by the Grotta earlier? And now Velocio got held up by Raz. So Raz feeling the wrath of karma. So looking for Velocio, it didn't affect him because he's still got pole, but it would have been nice to set a fast lap. But yeah, definitely lost a lot of time in that sector 3. So I reckon Raz was on an out lap and crossed the line. But no, it can't have been. I thought the time was up. Yeah, it was. Very strange from Raz there. I don't understand why he Apex George gets a 5-second as well. Have a look at that incident. Apex George. Where is it? 5 seconds or 5 places, wasn't it? Grid penalty. Apex George. Collision with Wide Vader. Terminal damage. So Vader must have been in a bit of a wrong way for Barge. Cross pit then exit white line. That might be a spin across the exit then. So a couple of incidents there. A few people DSQ, a few people crashing out. Interesting. Looks like we've got a dry race, guys. Right, you've got guys, formation lap. Let's look at tyres then, Yeah, majority of people starting on mediums. Got Adams, Thomas, Oliver and Nico starting on the hards. I reckon Adams is on for a winner there. Thomas, Oliver and Nico. I mean, Nico, he'll be alright because he's got the sheer pace, but I think Thomas and Oliver might lose a bit too much in the opening 5 laps behind the guys on the mediums. By the time they get to use them, hard tyres as an advantage. They'll have lost maybe 15 seconds to the leader, potentially. Okay, another Grotto. Going a bit too far in their grid box. And they're away. That was a slow getaway. Oh, the Alpine just didn't get going at all. Oh, unfortunate for Kate, but we've got cars going off the track. Veloci, Elias and Lagrotta all having great starts. Adams up into 6th place on those hard tyres. And we've got Nico Rosenberg who made up places, now lost one and then made it up again to Raz. Yeah, Tool Bruss tended to corner cutting and grid one. Gained 1 place. Wow. That might have been that we saw going across the grass. He's now down at the back-ish. 14th place. So these front 3 have made a break up of it. So I wonder if Kit had some sort of mechanical issue with his wheel or pad, or if he was just not paying attention. How his wheel locked to the left suggests he was getting into his seat and might have been away from his seat. Here, still got company. Apex George retired from the session. He didn't want any part of that. Position change. Here we go. So there you go. That's the changes for Nico Rosberg up 7. Adams up 2. Making a move on Pabelli. As Nico Rosberg comes sliding around the outside. Klaus is struggling there. Oh, let's just sort this out. Sorry guys. Yeah, should be fine. So Well, Bruss up at 10th place, but he has got that penalty, 10-second penalty, and that's what we'll have to say. Faust absolutely monumentally gaining on Zadari. It's a three-way battle at the back. These guys absolutely going for it. So we've got a bit of a trade forward. Excuse me. So Bruss all the way down to Vader. I think he's in this group yet. Look at this, 3 wide through the S's. I reckon there's a bit of difference in aero playing a part here. Will he make it through his next corner? Wow. This looks absolutely rapid for the 3rd lap. At this rate, I don't think people will be making it one stop. They are absolutely going for it. It's like a go-kart track, this, for them. Mid-pack looking spicy indeed, but this is letting the front guys get further and further ahead. Adam's now up to 5th place. Nico Rosenberg up to 6th place. Straight line speed of Klauser again. Looks like everywhere else has picked up. Klauser's out of factory. Oh, Glauser gets sandwiched. There's Kick. Oh, Kick makes him make contact and takes them both out. Kick's having a shocker. So Oliver struggling front and grip by the looks of it, but he's doing well. Velocio Jr. now up to 1st place by 1.7 seconds, extending his lead. Oliver on the back of Burge. And looking racing's found his rhythm. Oh, Oliver getting a little bit slap happy on the rear axle there, just losing out on the position. But I believe he will get it back. Those hard tyres will be becoming very, very good compared to the mediums within the next 3 laps. As Kurt having a horrid time again as he comes down the Humphrey straight, losing out of traction on the rear. There's a bit of a moment there. Let's try and play it. I reckon he's got 0 rear wing on. Very low indeed. Barely getting past Bruce there. And Bruce going past him. Long lift there for Bruce. Already showing the yellow fuel symbol, so that might mean that Bruce is on very low fuel already. Penalty. So down the front we've got Alua Ritchie breathing down the neck of Lagrossa. We've got Rascal for company. No. Right, feeling his way through. We get Alua Ritchie making it on the outside of 10-15. Looks like he will get it, but will he get a keep it? I don't think he will. We'll give him a bit of a squeeze. Does come out ahead in P2. Some 4.3 seconds behind Velocia Jr. So yeah, the Smith battery just bend down the home finish straight. Oh! Who was that then? It's Lagrotta. Oh no, it's Nico Rosenberg. Nico Rosenberg had a moment there, but it was contact. He was sort of spinning into the wall. Total loss of his front wing. That promotes Adams up to 4th place. Nearly 3 seconds behind P3. And he's also got a penalty, but Adams will take that. He's now got clean air. Now this is important. Clean air is king round here. And I reckon that'll be Nico Rosenberg retiring, because if you're starting on the hards, you have to pick laps out and you've got to do another 2 stops. So she can't do 21 laps on mediums round here. If she does and still gets a good position, I'd be very impressed. So Richie on the back of Rasfield. Raz feeling him down the back of his neck. And these are all pretty clear now. Adams is making moves. Those hard tyres will be getting better now. And he should be able to make a move. He just gained 8 tenths or 6 tenths in just a little over half a lap. You see Rascal there, gliding out to the left, not having that front end grip that he needs. Let's go and bother Rascal actually. Let's see how he navigates turn 15, 16. Yeah, very cautious. Coming back at him, will this be close enough? No, he decides against it. I think he's going to wait for the traction zone out the last corner. Both drivers harvesting, but Rasfield a little bit on the low side for his battery. To do it. There's a lot of difference in setup family. You can tell some guys will chuck it in, some guys aren't a lift early. But it is worth saying, Richie has a yellow flag. Oh no. To the front lot, or the reverse fuel by the looks of it. Yeah, definitely looks that way. Someone's got damage as well. We just see Richie good on the inside. Squeezing Rosfield into the wall. Rosfield won't be happy about that. Has he got damage? Looks okay. Loisier now 6.5 seconds in the lead. Making moves. Now picking up a slipstream on the back of Pirelli. And then Pirelli is 12 seconds off of the Rosso. Beautiful move from Oliver. Will he keep it on the inside? He will do. He's got the better line. Brilliant move from Oliver there. Absolutely superb on the grippier tyre at this point. Save a bit of battery now for this next fast section. Oh wow, Pirelli's got loads of battery and that's wet. I knew that was going to happen. Yeah, place is reset. Pirelli back in front. Wide Vader chasing down Buss, he's got a penalty. Is it 10 seconds? Yeah, 10 seconds for Buss. 3 seconds for Adams. Vader back in front of Buss. Oh, Wide Vader's coming in. And so is Buss. Right, okay, so we've got Rosfield in as well. Okay, then through. I reckon Adams will eventually drop down to that 7th, but be on the faster tyre to finish. This would be a great transitional move for Adams. Yeah, so not myself tonight, guys. I'm absolutely knackered. So Valencia is now 8.1 seconds in the lead. I think he's got this win absolutely sewn up, which was to be expected. Alua Ritchie in second place. Adams could potentially spoil third place in this race, but he will need an absolute flawless last part of stint 1 and an even better stint 2. Of course, he's got that 3 seconds hanging over his head. It'll be close. And he's gone, even though he's gone longer than the medium runners on these hard tyres, he doesn't have to go that much further on these. You know, you can probably go lap 16, maybe lap 17, and still have good tyres. They've all done 13 laps on those medium tyres, and every lap that Adams does now is less time on those tyres with lighter fuel. So based on what they've all done on the mediums, I'd probably come in, not this lap, next lap. So Adam is the new race leader. He's 6.4 ahead of Vorsier, who obviously will take the lead. Rasfield will take second, Vader will take third, and I think, yeah, Adam should come out just behind Vader but on the faster tyre. But will they be faster to the end? They will fade quicker than the hards. I'd be tempted to come in now if I was Adams. 15 laps. Technically be 14 laps. He's on lap 14. So yeah, he's not. He's going to stay out another one. Back in the mix with Russ. And Russ is in the corners. It looks like one of our Kurt is not as good in the corners, but he's making moves. He is getting closer to the back of this O2. Bounce it on the back of Oliver. Oliver's not pitted yet. He's going to need to. So he's got quite a few cars behind him. Oh wow, Bruss goes past Klauser. Late outside move. I don't think Klauser saw that coming. Bruss goes around the outside. Klauser tries to split him down the middle. Oliver losing out there. I think he needs to pit. Yeah, if I was Oliver, I'd get in the pits pronto. But he's not gonna. He can use the slipstream for another lap. Adams is still continuing on as well. Do one more lap, so we'll have 13 to do, or 12 to do at the end of this lap when he pits. Adams still in the lead. But Voicia is breathing down his neck. I'll probably get in the touch value here. He's got 90 and 21 seconds round here. So yeah, Adams is caught in 6. You see Adams trying to take that wider, faster line. And stay out again. I don't know why you do that. Just come in. Yeah, Glasgow picking a perfect time. He didn't do it down the straight to allow Adams or fight back into turn 1. He did it after turn 1, coming into the twistier section, which means he's got nowhere to overtake in this bit. He can build up a few seconds. Back in the lead he goes, and off into the sunset. Oliver's final pitted has come out in 12th place, 13th place. So Williams come in. Thinking Easter because he's losing time now. No, he stays. Yes, he does. He comes in finally. Valencia setting the fastest time with a 1:19.495. So kind of settling down, got Bruss on the back of Adams. Adams is losing it now, but Adams can back it in as outside line. Bruss has to concede that again. Adams on the grippier tyre. And he's now making moves. Remember, he's got 3 seconds. Adams downshifting to gain battery. Looks like that could have been another warning. As he gets brought on the back of his wing. Not quite close enough. And a little bit of a real slip from Bruss. Adams. Well, I thought he could go off the inside line there, but Adams is absolutely chomping at the bit to get past Ellis. Ellis gets out of the way initially, but will fly it into turn 1 and breaks later to Adams. Basically tells her to Alpine, nope, I am coming through, whether you like it or not. And Bruss just retired. Oh, that must have been contact between Klauser then. Where is he? There. Wow. I think it's retirement then, surely. Like on-track retirement. Anyway, back to the fighting, and Adams is running to the hills. What are your Richie, or Waller Richie, making a move. And the Red Bull driver, grab the inside line, needs to go for compliant here, and they are. Richie is in his slipstream. Will it be a dive into turn 1? Not quite. Bruss has left for session. We have exorcised the demons. This Bruss is clear. Nice Ventura joke there for you guys. If you know it, you know it. Adams is making moves, but he's got 7.1 seconds. He's technically 10.2 seconds behind Ulua Richie, but he's got Kiet breathing down his neck, who is technically only he's actually 2 seconds in front of him. So yeah. Adams, who started 7th, was it? Yeah, Adams up 3, shot 8. Oh, excuse me. Oof. Kate's on 11 lap old hards. So, strictly speaking, Adams should be quicker in the slower traction areas, but it depends what they've got on the wings. All of it, I said, through second time penalty. Yeah, Luke the pedal to the metal, chasing down Wide Vader. Look, Garotta's just picked up a time penalty now as well. Sounds absolutely sending it there. So Velocia now 13 seconds in the lead. Barely picking up a time penalty as well now. It's 4 drivers on time penalties. Kind of settling down for the last stint. We've only got this battle really. Maybe. That's a back mark I think actually. Laps remaining. I don't think Rich is going to get this. Looks like they're equal pace at the minute. Dan is slightly far away from Kit, so I think his only goal now is to get 3 seconds ahead of Kit. It's doable, 6 laps to go. He's in clean air now. Around here, he's king. So Richie a little bit closer to the back of Vader now. But will Vader bring out the Death Star of defence? Not this time. Oh yeah, they did this time, but not this time for Richie. Let's call him Chewbacca. Chewbacca on the back of Vader. Oh, Velocia just got a time penalty. Doesn't really make a difference, like, but he's obviously pushing. Let's just make sure he doesn't got any damage or anything. No, we're good. Close to the end now. I think the only chance he's got is doing a dive somewhere. Or run. Like he's got the straight line speed for the straights, he's going to have to be in the braking somewhere. So this is your chance. Yep. And he's done it. Exactly where Velocia did it after he pitted. Was that on Aidan, I think it was? Can he keep it? Because Vader has got the Death Star straight line speed in his bag. And a lot of battery as well. A lot of battery. I think this is a retake this. I think Vader will be... Oh, he's backed out. He'd be unlucky not to get it because he had superior speed there. I've got a sneaky suspicion that Vader will still finish P3 in this race. It took a lot of planning for Richie to make that move. What's Richie's battery on? Yeah, he's lacking battery. I don't think this will be 3 and 4 this way around for much longer. Adams of 1.1 seconds to make up in 3 and a bit laps. Vader, similar situation to Richie, just didn't want to make the move down the inside. Not really got anyone else. Hold up, Alesh on Pabelli. Vader. Oh. Vader takes it back in the fast section with battery. I did think it won't really last long. Will Richie come back at him? It could potentially be in the right position for it. It took Vader 2 laps to get back. So could Richie do the same as he did before, save a bit of battery and do a last lap over? Oh, Vader gets a time penalty! Oh, that's just made it easy for Richie. That'll be Richie absolutely smirking from ear to ear, seeing that penalty flash up. Really only changes this battle and nothing else. I suppose. Yeah, it does actually change Vader's battle for a second because Raz Field is not far ahead, so maybe without a penalty Vader could have pushed on because it does look like Raz Field is slowing down. Maybe struggling on those tyres now. Oh, Richie. Oh! Vader makes a costly mistake there. I believe that's end damage. It was slight, I think that was yellow wing damage. You see the end plate angled there. So I think Vader has slight wing damage. That will mean Richie will come through, and if Richie gets an absolute giddy on and takes Vader, he could potentially push on to Raz Field, but he's running out of laps. Got 2 1/4 laps left to do it. We'll see if Vader's struggling on this left turn. I think he is. Yeah, he went deep there. He's struggling. That's left important, so yeah. Struggling from the right, he should have good went deep there. Yeah, I reckon Vader just needs to keep him at bay so he can't get Raz Field. He can save himself because he's going to lose the position to Richie anyway. The best thing you can do here is just keep Richie behind you and make sure that Raz Field is 3 seconds clear, just so you can keep P4 and not let Richie take P2. And he's pretty much lost the amount of laps. I mean, even if he got past, he'd struggle to get past Raz Field now. Richie makes a move for it on the inside. And he'll hog the line and make sure Vader does not come back at him. And that leaves him. Adam's getting another penalty. But that leaves Raz Field in P2, comfortably by 1.5 seconds. I don't think Richie's got it in him to push on and take P2 from Raz Field. so far so good for Richie for P3, but he's not got enough time to hit P2, I don't think. He's also running out of fuel. He's getting close to 0. Yeah, the good thing for Richie now is he doesn't actually have anything to really gain. He can't get red fuel. But Valencia, monumental race. Sick pace as always, reads around, takes it by 18, nearly 19 seconds. And as Ralph Steele has an incident on the last corner, last 2 corners, this will be P2, P3 for you. Yeah, not quite close enough, got it under a second at the end there. But great racing from Alua Ritchie. Vader in 4th place. Spinning it across the line for effect. Adams will drop down to P6. But what a great race from Adams. We'll lose this out to LS. It's just 3 seconds. I think it was just 3. Yeah, it was. Klaus at 9 for barely 10. K1 Oliver in 11. Martin in 12. Thomas Gangus in 13. Ojara in 14. Marco 15. And Atlas Scopo in 16. And the DNFs or retirements, we've got Bro Spurs, Rosenberg and Nicholas George. And after that, I'm going to bed, guys, because I am absolutely cream crackered. Alright, sorry it's not a bit of usual standard, guys. I'm absolutely cream crackered, and yeah, I just can barely keep my eyes open. So there you go, guys. That is your round 4, season 20 over with for Div 1. Join us back on Monday for Div 2. Oh god. And then Div 1 on the Tuesday. I'll just give you a quick insight into the finishes. There you go. There you go, guys. Right, I've been Edgy Dan, I've been your commentator this evening, and I will see you next week. Cheers, guys. Bye bye.